I have to say, normally watching it back, I'm cringing because of what I have said that's crazy, you know? But I would have to say this season, it's cringy because you do see what other people are saying, and for once I actually care about what someone is saying. So then
you didn't care before?
I didn't care because I knew that I was probably saying something bad. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I say it's hard, and I say right now it's hard for me to watch it back. It's frustrating also. Love you too. I would also say it's two-part because right now I'm frustrated watching it because I'm watching it with my fiancé.
Right.
And we were having such a hard time. And it's just like,
oh, come on, y'all. Dennis might win us back over. We have to wait and see.
Ooh, they don't like Dennis.
They don't. We're protective over you, Porsha. We don't like it.
I know. I love y'all. I love y'all. But so that's all I'll say. I don't want to make him get booed.
Yeah, yeah. What's the energy like when, is it different when you guys are missing people?
This group is a group of very strong-minded women,
Right.
women who are very vocal, honey, very opinionated. So it will always be something happening with us. And when one of us is missing or when one of us rejoins the group, it's always going to be a whole nother spark.
Yeah.
So I think that each person in the cast plays their part. And I think that when Nene comes, you're going to see what storyline she brings in, which is, again, a whole nother dynamic of the group. Yeah.
Just fast forward through her parts.
Well, Kenya, it's funny you should speak up. We are familiar because, Kenya, you recently said on Watch What Happens Live that Nene is dead to you.
I said pretty much.
Is there any chance she could come back from the dead to you?
You know what? I was a girl before who would never say never because I do believe that anything can happen. Things change, your life changes, situations change. In regards to Nene, not you, Cynthia.
Y'all know she know that girl name. I cannot.
I'm really not trying to be shady.
Y'all. This is live.
Live and in living color.
Yes.
I'm not trying to be shady. I think that relationship is done pretty much. Yeah, I mean, listen, there's a lot of things you guys will discover during this season, which is amazing. This season is phenomenal. These ladies bring it, okay? So you will learn why I don't have any hope in having a relationship with her.
Do you think Andy should give Marlo a peach?
Yes. Marlo a peach. Hello, the answer is yes.
Marlo been working for that peach for a long
There
time.
have been times, okay, listen, in the beginning, before I even started watching Housewives, before I joined Housewives, one of the reasons I was watching, I had a couple favorites like y'all, right? I was the couch person. And Marlo was one. She was just always fabulous. But I have to say, this past season, she is really, she plays an intricate part in a lot of the storylines. She's, opened up a little more, and I feel like she has become so well-rounded to now, like, she deserved to get that peach. Like, and I'm not just saying that because I'm cool with her now, because I think even some of us, when we weren't cool with each other, still spoke on whether we felt a person was needed on the show or not, right? We all said, okay, I may not be cool with, this person, but I feel they bring a lot to the show. So I feel like some of us can agree that I think she should get one.
Yeah. Well, the show has changed a lot. Like, now what's happening with friends of the show, they shoot as much as Housewives do. At this point, like, Marlo probably shoot as much as any of us. So it's kind of like, well, what's the point? You may as well go ahead and get you a piece,
Porsha, what do you remember about your first day of filming? Because when I looked back at your first season, it's like the growth. You are such a different person here today than you were that day.
Your question has to do with how I would have answered that. And it would basically be, don't take myself so serious. And I probably would have sat down with Cynthia and Nene a little longer. Because when I first started, I called both of them crying.
Yeah, I remember that.
I mean, I was crying hysterically because I had never seen myself on television.
Right.
I had never, you know, seen or knew how I would come off to the public.
Right.
And so I was very critical of myself. And it wasn't until over the years I started letting the cameras just really see who I was. Because then I realized, okay, look, you love your money that you're getting, okay? So you ain't going nowhere. That check is nice.
Get the bag, sis.
Right, the bag is great. The platform is amazing. The support from the fans over the years has been all love, good or bad. I've loved you all. And I made a serious personal decision about 2 years ago on the show to simply be Porsha, whatever that was. And it has honestly, it's worked for me. Yes, I have still had some rough times with some of these ladies, but you know, if I did something, I apologize in all truthfulness. Listen, I know I must have messed up, I'm sorry. If I did something that, you know, was embarrassing, hey, that's real life. Y'all may be going through real life too. And so once I realized that I'm a human just like y'all are human, and if it's reality TV, let me just give you reality, it became a little easier for me. You're seeing the true evolution of a person letting her guard completely down, and now I'm like living in my truth.
I'm super excited about Mary and Mike Hill, if you guys didn't already pick that up. Hello, Kenya. Anyway, Kenya may or may not be
I thought you were giving her a hard time. At first, I thought, why is Kenya giving Cynthia such a hard time? Then I watched it and I was like, damn, I'm throwing water at the TV. But it worked.
But it worked, and the wedding is October.
The wedding date, we have the perfect date. I think it's 10-10-20, which you put it together as 2020, which is perfect. And, you know, that date works for us. Actually, okay, let me go ahead and get Kandi some credit. We were in Greece, because, you know, she's going to be like, I told you the date. I knew it was going to be in October, and Kandi came up with the date when we were on the bus in Greece together. And I was like, perfect, you know, because, you know, our mantra, Mike and I, is we're not perfect, but we're perfect for each other. So get it? Like, I know, we're super annoying. I know it, but this wedding will be over soon, and I will be married, and you know,
love it.
we can all go on with our lives.